I just don't think we should have spoken to her like that.
She's had it coming for months.
We were very harsh.
She deserved it.
Why? Because we're upset and anxious and scared.
If she thinks I'm going to let her pay good money to mutilate herself...
Yeah, I think she got the message.
Why does she want to do it anyway? The lad's gorp at her as it is.
Because she's young and she's impressionable.
She's trying to fix something that isn't broke.
Some people just aren't happy with what nature's given them. I am.
She was totally out of order.
Well, she doesn't realise how insensitive she was being.
She was rude and disrespectful to me, to you, to herself. You know, sometimes I look at her and I can't believe how she's turned out.
She doesn't know what I've got coming in the next couple of days. Maybe we should tell her the truth, her and Sophie.
I thought you wanted to wait till after the lumpectomy.
Oh, I did, but now I'm not so sure.
You know, I've played right into her hands.
It's only a dinner invitation.
Look there. Now, what do you see?
Mary's motorhome.
Oh, I see a Venus flytrap, and I've already flown far too close for comfort.
You're comparing yourself to an annoying little blue bottle. And I see the analogy.
That van has got central locking. If I set foot in there, well, I might never come out again.
I thought you were pleased to see her.
Well, I am, but I'm not sure I want to be alone with her.
If that was my daughter plastered semi-naked, do me nuts.
Right, can we not talk about the Webster family tonight, eh?
OK. So, what's cooking?
Curry.
Yes.
And I'm going to get changed, by the way. I just don't want to get Rogue and Josh on my frock.
It's all right. You know, it's funny. Every time I look at my watch, I just keep thinking of what we was doing on the big day.
Yeah? It's a big blur to me.
Oh, I remember every tiny detail.
Oh, OK. What were we doing right now, then? Had you fainted yet?
Well, reception's just got underway. Kirk's piling his plate high with food.
Oh, your mum's casing the joint, seeing what she could make.
Yeah, I blotted her out.
Hey, do you want to look at the wedding album later? We've not looked at it for ages.
Yeah, if you like. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Don't you... Go.
You okay?
No.
What's happened?
My mum and Dad had a massive go at me.
What? Because of the picture?
They were absolutely vile. Mum chucked a glass of water over me.
Rosie, I can't bear it.
Why are you crying?
Because it's upsetting.
Oh, don't be pathetic.
I know. I should be strong for you. And I will. In a minute.
Oh, buenos noches, Norris. I've become something of an aficionado of classical Spanish guitar on my travels.
Very nice. You haven't started cooking yet, have you?
No, why?
Well, I was just thinking, you know, I mean, you've been cooped up in this thing for months. Wouldn't you rather go out for the night?
Well, are you trying to tempt me with your exquisite culinary repertoire?
I was thinking the Rovers.
It gets quite busy of an evening.
Oh, good. I mean, there'll be a good atmosphere.
Well, I suppose I could save my manchengo and chorizo for another time.
Right, shall we say 7? Right. Bye.
Bye.
Here, now pack it in.
Sorry, it's like I can feel your pain.
Oh, you'll feel my pain in a minute when I smack you on.
All right. I'm okay now. Honest.
You know, if you're supposed to be comforting me, you're doing a lousy job.
I know. Do you want me to have a word with them?
No.
Because I will. Tell them they're out of order.
No.
You know, because when it comes to protecting your honour...
What's up with you two? I've had around. With him? No, my mum and my dad. Oh. No, but this was like no row that we've ever had before. Mum chucked a glass of water over me. Well, I'm not surprised, Rosa. These porno shots of you plastered around town. 1, they were very tastefully done. And 2, he's been doctored without my permission.
And 3, they still look very classy, not the least bit pornographic.
No, whatever. Anyway, that's not the point. It's the way that they reacted. And the things that they said. The hatred. It was really scary. You know, they have been acting a bit strange recently. Do you think? Can we talk in private? Green, will you do me a favour?
Anything.
Right, bog off.
Mad Mickey's Play Factory, full. Wehe Play, full. Zoom and Flume, full. The Crazy Play Castle, full. I just need somewhere where they can hang out with the mates, drink a bit of squash and play What Time Is It, Mr. Wolf?
Now, how about my place?
You want a kids' party in your flat?
They're my kids.
Trust me, Dev, those clean lines will not be clean anymore.
Well, I'll redecorate.
Oh, it is a lot of work, Dev. Last year I was up till 1 in the morning filling 25 goodie bags.
Yeah, well, this year there won't be any old goodies. No, because I'm talking BMXs, Nintendos and Rolexes.
I'm always here to help.
Do I detect the unmistakable signs of PPB?
PPB?
Party Planner Burnout. You look shredded. Allow me to take the strain.
And what's it got to do with you?
Well, he is a children's entertainer, and he is touting for business.
The finest children's entertainer in the Northwest.
Ish. Are you funny?
Hilarious.
They've been acting funny for days. Like putting some kind of act on for our benefit. And I've heard them whispering. Well, why would they do that? I don't know, but something's going on. And they don't want us to know about it. Like what? You know, a couple of times I've walked in and I'm sure, I'm absolutely positive that they've changed the subject. You know, they're all grins like, "Hi, love." And then when I ask my mum what's up, she's like, answering in some high-pitched voice. And the other day, I was stood outside the bathroom when she was in the bath. I'm sure I heard her crying. Well, why would she be crying? Sophie, I'm not saying it. Well, what? No, because if I'm wrong, Rosie, it's horrible. Sophie, you've got to tell me what you're thinking. I think they're going to split up.
Happy to be home.
Next question. This is dead embarrassing.
What?
Have you got a tenner for the cab?
Oh! Start as we mean to go on, why don't we?
I feel terrible, I really do. I meant to go to the machine
it's
in Windermere. Thanks. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Now, I would love to carry you over the threshold, but...
No, I'm fine walking.
Yippee, you're back.
It all adds up. They only got back together for our sake.
Yeah, but that was like 7 years ago. They've lasted pretty well up to now.
Yeah, and now the cracks are starting to show and they can't keep up with pretense.
God. No, I think they seem pretty happy.
It's all a big act, Rosie. It's just in front of us.
Well, they seem a lot happier than most married couples.
Well, what about Christmas Day?
Well, what about it?
Well, something was going on.
Oh, it's Christmas Day. People are always miserable.
They're trying to keep it civilised, Rosie. That's why they haven't told us. And that's why when you step out of line, they go all nuclear. All that pent-up anger and frustration just comes flooding out.
You have a very vivid imagination.
Well, you tell me what's going on then, yeah? But don't tell me everything's fine and dandy, Rosie, because it's not.
So did you climb up any fells?
Well, I think country, I think pub.
He had several long walks, don't you listen to him?
Right, well, I think I've shown enough polite interest in your honeymoon. I'm off.
Was there any news on the house whilst we were away?
No.
Any visitors?
No.
I'm doing some washing. Have you got anything?
Yeah, there's a big mountain of it in my room.
I'll go get it, shall I?
David can go and get it.
No, it's all right.
I mean it. Things are going to change round here.
Well, they're not. You go and enjoy yourself.
Laters.
They first attempted to assert me authority and you completely undermined me.
He would
wouldn't buy it anyway.
Here we go. Don't want any smudges. I want this in immaculate condition in 50 years. Just like my new programmes. Hey, you okay?
Yeah.
You'll get me going.
We look so happy, so in love.
Still are, aren't we?
Well, I could be a better wife.
No.
I could. I could and I will. Our second year of marriage is going to be amazing.
Don't be so daft.
Would have thought you'd have wanted something more exotic than a shandy.
I chose it for its low alcohol content.
Oh, are you driving?
One of your neighbours did make a comment about me blocking out their light.
You've paid your road tax, ignore them. Cheers, welcome back.
It's nice to be back.
Yes, it's always nice when an old friend drops by.
And you and I, we're very good friends, I hope.
Not the very best of friends. If I'd had a welcome back old friend card, I'd have slipped it under your wiper blade.
Don't.
What?
It's a real bugbear of mine. I've done over 7,000 miles in the past 8 months, and there hasn't been a day gone by when I haven't had to remove some young flyer from underneath my blades.
Sorry. Obviously a touchy subject.
Sorry. But when you travel alone, things get blown out of proportion.
I can imagine.
I brought my camera to show you the pickies.
Oh, must we?
Pardon?
I find looking at other folks' holiday snaps very tedious. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but when you've seen one Byzantine church in Andalusia...
It's the Andalusia.
Well, for a second there, you look like Hannibal Lecter.
Sorry, but I love Spain, and Spain loved me. But fine if you don't want to look at my pictures.
No, it's... I'd rather you told me something more personal about your adventure. A unique experience that no one else had.
I met someone.
Met someone? As in a man?
Un caballero, sí.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, look, perhaps a few selected highlights then, since you brought your camera.
Well, I don't have a picture of Cesaro, just memories.
Cesaro? Is that with a C or a th?
I'll let you down in your hour of need. Next time, baby, I'll be there.
What's this? What's going on?
Now?
You talking to a picture? Are you nuts?
It's not just any picture. It's her picture.
Is that Rosie Webster? You talking to a nude picture of Rosie Webster?
I was driving through the Sierra Nevada mountains. Talk about hot. I could have made a tortilla on the bonnet of the van. Then panic. I suddenly noticed the fuel gauge was low. So I pulled over and started madly studying the map for the nearest town. And then I heard the most beautiful sound, drifting through the mountain air. I followed it, barefoot, over lemons, and it led me to Cesaro.
Lemons?
Well, he's a lemon grower. Well, his first love is classical guitar, but his father forced him into the family business.
Very Mills and Boone.
Are you saying that I'm making this up?
Oh, no.
I can show you the farm on the map. The lesions from the love bites have only just cleared up.
Mary, please.
It was the most incredible 5 days of my life. Of course, he begged me to stay, but I couldn't.
Why?
His father would never have accepted me into the family. It wasn't meant to be. On our last night together, we made a solemn vow. No letters, No photos. Just memories.
Well, you know, even if you're right, it's not the end of the world. It's the end of mine. Well, no, it's not. Look, they split up before, and we all managed to get by. Yeah, and I hated every second of it. Well, if they're not happy together, you can't expect them to just put up with it.
They can work at it, Rosie. I want us to be a proper family.
Right, look, this is mad. We're going on like they're already divorced. Just because they've been acting a little strange.
They've already started the proceedings. I'd bet money on it.
Well, you don't know that. Right, look, come on.
Where are we going?
Well, they want answers.
So when did it start then? This hopeless infatuation?
Leave it, David.
Well, you were talking to a picture, so you're obviously obsessed.
It's not like that. We're on a higher plane.
No. Graham, look at me, yeah? Listen very carefully to what I'm about to say. I've told you, Rosie Webster will not touch you with a barge pole. Forget her.
Well, opposites attract. I mean, look at you and Tina.
Yeah, Tina thought I was exciting, you know, edgy.
I can do edgy.
No. What you do, brilliantly, is shifty, you know, creepy, pathetic.
Well, she went out with Stape. Maybe she likes a bit of lunar action.
If you was a millionaire footballer or a pop star, you know, she might. I mean, might give you a second look, but you're a window cleaner.
And gardener, butcher, entrepreneur.
Loser. But I'm just trying to look at it from her point of view, that's all.
You make her sound really shallow.
She is really shallow.
Yeah, and I'm deep. So we're like yin and yang.
It's doomed.
You're right. I know you are. Just, I can't stop thinking about it.
So, what have you been up to?
Nothing much. Nothing to compete with love among the lemons.
Well, you haven't exactly let the grass grow under your feet either, have you?
What do you mean by that?
I saw you with your arm round a flame-haired beauty.
Where?
I'm still an avid reader of Win-Win magazine. Is she local? Your new competition buddy?
Oh, you mean Frida, Emily's niece?
I think she was carrying a torch for you the way she clung to you.
Oh, I can assure you there's nothing going on between me and Frida. Or me and anyone else, for that matter.
So, we're both back on the market again. Like a couple of neglected semis.
Devoutly single, in my case. In fact, I'm thinking of starting my own monastic order, the Cole Brethren, where we eschew all forms of relationships.
I'm off to Bonnie, Scotland in the morning.
Oh, love among the haggis.
It's only a short trip. I don't have to go.
Oh, no, you go. You'll love it.
Oh, Rosie, look, about earlier on.
Are you two splitting up?
Of course we're not splitting up.
Well, she thinks that you're hiding something.
You are hiding something.
Look, we're not splitting up.
Well, what is it then?
I think you should sit down.
What's going on?
Do you want me to tell her?
Tell us what?
I've got breast cancer.
Just checking something up on the internet, love.
Okay. I didn't tell you before because...
Your mum didn't want to upset you.
Well, how bad is it?
Well, we don't know yet.
Look, I had the test done just before Christmas and that's when they told me.
Before Christmas? You've known that long?
I just didn't want it ruining everything for everybody.
Well, this is far more important. And when did you find out?
Christmas Day.
I just can't believe that you'd keep something like that from us. I've been worried sick.
I'm sorry. Look, I've got to have this little operation on Friday. A lumpectomy, it's called. And when that's all done, I'll have a much better idea of how advanced this cancer is.
What, they're taking a lump out of your breast?
The area where the tumour is, yeah.
Tumour? But there's me going on about having a boob job. No wonder that you blew up at me.
Oh, no, we weren't fair on you. I mean, me and your dad, we've been under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, well, you should have told us. You shouldn't have to keep something like that to yourself. It's not fair and it's not right.
Okay, Rosie, calm down.
And then, when they take this lump out, then what?
Well, it might just be restricted to a small area.
And that's what we're hoping.
Yeah, and if he's not, and if he's spread?
Well, we'll have to wait and see what the doctor says.
Oh, we thought you were splitting up and that was bad enough.
We're not splitting up. But we love each other. We love each other and we love you too.
Come here.
Well, a police officer was shot on duty, but who exactly was responsible and why was he left to die? Law & Order UK returns for a brand new second series. Next.